Well, at a quick glance, this might look like your stock standard Polo, but clearly, looking at the kinds of performances that the Ferodo Junior Racing Team are putting together out on the track in these cars, there is something special going on underneath this hood. I wanted to chat to Bertie and Ronnie to find out what technology goes into creating such an awesome racing machine.
The team has had a dream start to the season, an achievement which Ronnie Erasmus, motorsport manager of Federal Mogul, manufacturers of Ferodo brake pads, is immensely proud of.
I've been amazed at how fine-tuned these machines really are. How important is it for you guys to get out as a team and have these practice days?
That is very important for us, and I think that is part of the success of the team. It's because we take this time to come out and come and practice and make sure the guys are one with the car at the end of the day.
So take me through the components and the kind of ritual that you go through on a day like this.
In the beginning, the first few laps, we'll go out and just let them go and feel the track, get used to the car again. Then they'll come in. We will then chat to them and decide what we're going to do next, what we're going to work on. Say be it a corner that they're battling with, and we will do that. We'll take the data down, we'll look at the telemetry, and then from there, they'll go out for the next session and then go and work on that and see where they can improve.
There seems to be something very exciting that really grabs the imagination with this kind of racing. It really is neck on neck. What makes this class of racing so exciting for you?
I think affordability, the fact that this is like a standard road car, and then just here and there a few tweaks on the engine, because at the end, it's the driver that makes the difference in the series.
With up to 18 vehicles vying for points on the same piece of tarmac, drivers need the support of a top-notch technical team. Graham had a peek inside the workshop.
But it might look like a normal Polo, but looking at the performance, this is insane. Talk to me about how this incredible machine is put together.
A lot of people think it's a whole different vehicle compared to the vehicles that's out there that we drive day in and day out. The big difference between this vehicle and the vehicle that you purchase and drive to work and back is slight changes. It's actually a production vehicle that's got all the safety equipment to ensure that the driver is kept safe at all instances, and the suspension's got small little tweaks in there just to stiffen it up, make sure that the vehicle handles very good, and then of course a very good braking system that Ferodo supports on all these vehicles that's running in the championship.
I know how passionate you are about the end user and making sure that people are safe on the roads, but I can see how excited you get when you see these products being pushed to their limit. That's got to be fulfilling.
Yeah, it's very fulfilling. Like this vehicle, for instance, is running the exact standard braking system that it gets in the factory. So it's the standard pad that you buy over the counter and actually runs in under racing conditions. So it gives you an idea that the product that's used here, if it's safe enough to use on a racetrack, it's safe enough to use on your vehicle.
Now, not just within this unbelievably talented team, which is hugely competitive, this whole league seems to be very neck and neck. What makes it so exciting?
The specialty of this cup is everything is standardized. So the engine's running in here, everybody is running with the same spec engine. The difference is the little tweaks that you can do on the suspension, on the setup on the vehicle, especially from the technicians that we've seen busy during the day today. And then, of course, the driver itself. You have to have a good driver behind the wheel to ensure that this vehicle can win a championship.
Now, I've really been appreciating your advice at the end of each of our segments. Any pearls of wisdom today?
Well, we've seen today a lot of technicians working all the time on the vehicle, and it's exactly the same on your vehicle that you use to work and back. Good maintenance will always result in your vehicle staying in a tip-top shape, keeping the occupants safe because you've done that safety checks with the service intervals as they come along.
You know what sinks in for me is the fact that the technology that is pushing this young team to such incredible heights is available to you and me. Just educate yourself and fit the correct equipment. And speaking of an education, you can get it online at Ferodo Brakes is how you can follow them on Twitter, or you can join the community at the Ferodo South African Facebook page. You'll get some cool behind-the-scene pics as well, maybe even some of today. Thank you so much. It's been an inspiration, man.
You're in control with Ferodo.